I had an hour-long conversation with my brother last night, and he's studying year 12, which means end of this year, we have these major exams. In Sydney, we call it HSC, in Victoria, we call VCE, and I'm pretty sure other parts of the world, they call it a different story. That's the last stage, last year of the high school, which is in year 12. And I asked him, what are the career path that he wants to study? And he mentioned civil engineer. And this is the list that exposure AI in general, it's going to replace these type of jobs. And look what have we found here, civil engineer. And I said to him straight away that, dad wants you to go to civil engineer or whatever. It's not great to look in that direction where AI is a threat. It can replace IT industry, architecture, engineer, lawyers, as you see on the list, accountant, even an ATO uses AI to track, mismatch with amongst their lodgements as well. And my question to him is that our generation, right, we laugh at our parents that they don't know how to use a computer or even a smartphone, all right, or in a certain degree when we enter technology. We are in AI revolution right now, and if we're not up to game with AI as a job or skill that is proof, right, then there's no future. And I told him that it's either you have this outcome. Do you want to be ending up with a welfare, we call it Centrelink here, to be on a queue? Or would you want it to be jobless? Are you going to complain or blame yourself? Or what are you going to do? If you're going to take a gap year, what are you going to do? Your parents are not going to accept it. So I gave him a few options. Is you can go to China, spend 2-3 months, open your eyes, see what is going on, and come back, and what's the world's going to head to in China because they're so advanced in AI. Or you go to military, because military there's always infrastructures and always there's funding in all sorts of areas. And the question he said, what about coming to war? And I said to him this: you have 3 options. All right. 1, you could take a massive debt loan, a home loan, to pay your lifestyle or buy a house. All right. That is a risk as well. 2 is living with your parents and not getting a job. 3, if you want to be more mature, switched on, and get to where you want it, to improve everything, overall attribute of your life, military is the way to go. And if you don't like that particular area, you can move. You can study IT, you can study plumber, electrician, rifle, Navy, Air Force, you name it. There's all-rounder, and they'll look after you. What's a better risk? Obviously, war is not the option, but will you be a lot more better member of society? You take the risk. You never know. The government's talking about conscription, bringing it back. So, when I mentioned nursing, didn't like it. Dad didn't like it. So that's why I told him straight away. And I put my example. My partner's grandparents are agriculture thinking. My partner is still thinking industrial revolution. Myself is I try to find a way to learn and maybe see what I can do to get into AI. Whether it's a passive income, whether it's a cryptocurrency, whether it's something out there. Seek out something, other opportunity. I know it's easy for me to say this, but I have to spend time and, you know, put my foot down and learn it. What are the ways? There's certain ways I like, maybe like AI vending machine, you know, so, or another passive way, whatever. And that's why I just, you know, the world that world that's going to enter, it's a very scary world, just to let you guys know. But that's what I told him straight away. We have to move on this AI revolution, or else we'll be laughing at ourselves that we don't know anything about AI.